Hola, I'm Luisa,
And Michael.
and we are two vegans in Mexico, and we're back in Puerto Vallarta. We're staying at one of the nicest hotels on the marina, so stay tuned to find out if we find vegan options here while we're staying on the beach.
It's beautiful here.
So we started off by having breakfast in the buffet because at these places they have really great buffets, and Michael's going to tell you what it was like.
Yeah, so the Marriott has a gigantic buffet, and it reminds me of the standard American buffets that have, if you choose to, lots of meat and omelets and pancakes. But as you well know from our videos, we don't eat like that. However, there are a lot of choices, and we started with lots of fruit. The fruits were pineapples, grapes, papayas, melon, which were in abundance, and I really enjoyed that. Also, a variety of breads. I had all kinds of bagels, whole wheat toast, and then they also had side drinks, which were apple juice, pineapple juice, papaya juice, and we enjoy a coffee in the morning also.
And they had the plant-based milks, which was amazing, so you could have your coffee with the milk on the side. Perfect.
Oh, and also the Marriott made it special for us. We had oatmeal, and we asked them to put a plant-based milk in that, and they did a great job with that.
Yeah, instead of the regular cow's milk. So you just have to ask when you go to these buffets, and they really do bend over backwards to help you out. And look what's crawling up our tree over there. So then we decided we needed to eat dinner, and we found that there's a Japanese restaurant right here on the site. So we went there and had some teppanyaki. We had some spring rolls, and we had
Brown rice.
brown rice. And what did you have?
I also had these, they grilled some veggies, and they put some tofu on the top of that.
That's the teppanyaki.
Oh, that's teppanyaki. That's what I had.
But it was all vegan, and of course we just asked them not to put any cream or any dairy products on it, which was good. They didn't.
Yeah, and I love the Japanese taste of that.
Yes, it was very good. And you know, these places are really nice because you do have options, you do have choices, and you just have to be diligent about digging around and finding what they have on the menu, because everything was meat-based or fish-based in there.
And of course, it's being an all-inclusive place, you really don't have to leave this magnificent facility here.
That's right. So I think that's it. But you know what? I want to tell you why we were ducking earlier in the video. Because there was an iguana going up the pole.
A big iguana.
And he must have been about this long. So that's kind of exciting for us to see. So next we'll talk about our lunch. So I hesitated when I said we have lunch because we don't really do lunch. What we do is we have a late breakfast, and then we get hungry around 3 or 4, and then we go and have our early dinner. So we're a little backwards there. But we do have a nice place right here on site that's a deli, and so we checked that out.
Their big thing is making sandwiches for everybody here in the hotel. And we had a grilled panini that had lots of mushrooms, peppers, onions, and it was absolutely delicious. I was really surprised that we could find something at their deli because it's meat-based, and then we had a drink along with that.
And you had a smoothie. What kind of smoothie?
Oh, I forgot about that. I had a green smoothie that had spinach, it had pineapple, it had papaya in it, and some other veggies blended together.
Yeah, it was real tasty, I'm sure. And so that was right here on site too, so we didn't have to go anywhere for that. So stay tuned though, because there is one place we did finally break down and check out, so stay with us. So finally we decided we needed to get off of this site and go check out a vegan restaurant in town. We did have to take an Uber, but it was only about a 10-minute ride at the most. And we went to a place called Playa Detox. Yeah, it was really interesting. It was in a little hole in the wall. But the people there were very nice, and the food was good. What did you have?
Yeah, and I recommend it. I had a sweet and spicy lentil burger that had a big side salad in it. And in Mexico, when they say something spicy, literally what that means is it's really hot to the taste.
Yes, it is, and you could see that you were really thinking it was a little bit spicy. But I had 3 tacos, and they were made out of cabbage, and
Yeah, I enjoy
they were
that.
supposed to be something adobe or adobo or something, but we don't eat the meat, so I don't know what they're called. But it was tasty, and I like getting my cabbage in, so that was good.
Yeah, I'd try it again. Or actually, what I want to do is make it at home.
Oh yeah, we could do that at home.
Yeah.
Easy. But it was really yummy. It was nice. It was good to get out and see some new places, and we enjoyed that meal. So we recommend the Playa Detox out in town.
So it's football Sunday, and they also, at this all-inclusive place, they have a giant sports bar with about 16 to 20 televisions inside, and this was a challenge, but when we looked at the menu earlier, we found a couple of plant-based items that we can eat there. We had a big hummus plate, and we had a Beyond Burger sandwich, and also sweet potato fries, and lots of football going on. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Tasty. It was a little greasy. They like to use, I don't know what they use to grill their buns on, but it was a little greasy, but it was really tasty and, filling. But at least you can find several options right here on site that you don't have to leave and go find food if you're hungry. But that place is open to the public, not just the people who are staying here on the resort. So it was fun to be in there.
Busy, loud, and a sports bar.
Well, tasty, very tasty.
Yeah.
So hummus and vegetables, and then also the Beyond Burger.
Beyond Burger.
It's pretty good. Oh,
There we go.
here we go. So we really hope you liked our tour of our resort here in the vegan section anyway. I don't know that we'll come back to a place like this because we really like to try the vegan options and all the restaurants out in town. But this was a fun experience. We got to play like we were tourists.
Yep.
And then if you're a tourist, you can still eat vegan. There's no excuse.
We hear that they, some of the local societies come in here for a snack. So you may see us back here just for that. But it was a fun time here.
We really enjoyed our stay here, and we are on the beach. You can see it right there behind Michael's shoulder. And we are sitting at the pool, so it might be a little noisy. And my voice is a little different because I have a cold. Tengo gripa, which they're telling me is the way you say you have a cold, which is, I thought it was gripe, but they said no, gripa. No. And we did go get our COVID test, so we don't have COVID.
Because it was unusual to have a cold in the last 2 years, actually.
Yeah, we haven't had a cold in a really long time.
COVID negative.
COVID negative, and I had 2 tests. I did a home test, and then we went and did the laboratory. So we're good to go, and we are still vegan, so stay with us, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Ciao.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Thanks for following us.
Adios.
Adios.